What's going on, guys? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Let's talk a little bit of Ethereum here. So, Hong Kong has passed their Ethereum spot ETF, right? Uh, so the question is, with Gary not being willing, obviously, to pass an Ethereum ETF, it's looking like, in all likelihood now, that the SEC is going to deny the spot Ethereum ETF. So here we go again, right? So Grayscale yesterday finalized all of their paperwork necessary for the Ethereum, transfer from their to get their spot Ethereum ETF approved, right? Their trust to get it over. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so in saying all that, it looks like Gary's going to deny it, right? In all likelihood. So you know that Grayscale likely already has the paperwork ready to be filed for the lawsuit, just like last time when they denied the spot Bitcoin ETF. Like the next day, Grayscale filed their lawsuit against the SEC, and they won unanimously, right? So in saying that, you know that Grayscale already has their lawsuit ready, already printed up, ready to drop the next day on the SEC. I believe May 23rd is the deadline for that, and you know that the SEC will push it all the way to that date. So in saying that, look on the 24th for a lawsuit against the SEC to be filed. And they'll lose again. Gary will lose again. But there's a couple of contributing factors as to why Gary's going to deny it. One is that he was two different Democratic congressmen had written a letter to Gary demanding that he not approve any more crypto ETFs, right? So you know that's playing a factor. You know that Elizabeth Warren, who's trying to run her entire campaign on an anti-crypto stage, is telling him, don't you freaking dare, Gary. So at this point, I don't think Gary has much of a choice even. I don't even think it's his choice. I think that he has no choice but to say no, get sued, and then have no choice but to do what the judge tells him to do. That way he can go back to Elizabeth Warren and say, hey, I denied it. The judge forced me to do it. Same way he did with Bitcoin, right? I have no doubt it's the same way it went down with Bitcoin's ETF, right? So in saying that, guys, Hong Kong has passed their spot Ethereum ETF. London is looking at passing their spot Ethereum ETF. So it's very, very likely that, because you have to understand, with the Bitcoin ETFs, we have inflows and we have outflows, right? So Grayscale's outflows, for the most part, have been very, very big. And the inflows have been big too, but the outflows have been bigger, right? So in saying that, that's why Bitcoin's kind of struggled a little bit. I think that if it wasn't for Grayscale's outflows, Bitcoin probably would have already reached $90,000. I truly believe that Grayscale's what's held it down, right? But that's dissipating. We talked about that earlier. So in saying that, guys, what makes Ethereum different is that we're going to have all of these inflows out of Hong Kong and mainland China for the Ethereum spot ETFs. But there is no outflows, guys. There is no Grayscale outflows on the Ethereum ETFs, right? Or on Ethereum, period. So in saying that, we may very well see a big, big run up on Ethereum, and potentially, as a result, ERC-20 tokens, right? We could see a massive run. So be ready, guys. Keep an eye out for this potential. What do you guys think? Is the lack of outflows on spot Ethereum ETF and the major inflows about to kick in about halfway through May about to send the price of Ethereum to the freaking moon along with ERC-20 tokens? Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Click the join button to become a member of the channel. Get help with your portfolio structure, your exit strategies, your profit taking. We help you with all that stuff. It's only $4 to be a member, guys. So click the join button for that. Join the Patreon. You get access to a lot of unique Patreon-only content. Very, very helpful over there, guys. Making a lot of money. Also on the member side on YouTube, you get members only live streams on Sundays where we drop microcap gems and stuff like that as well. So you don't want to miss out on that stuff, guys. So join the Patreon, click the join button to become a member of the channel. Follow me on X, join the Discord because that's free. And yeah, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.